Board questions don't just test what you know, they test how clearly you show it. In this practice session, we'll turn chemical bonding concepts into high scoring ICSE answers using accurate diagrams, clear reasoning, comparisons, keywords, and neat presentation. We've already built the bonding toolkit: why atoms bond, how ions form, how covalent sharing works, and how coordinate bonds are different. Now we'll use that foundation to answer ICSE board style questions with confidence and precision. ICSE chemical bonding questions usually follow a few familiar patterns. Electron dot structures test details like valence electrons, brackets, charges, and shared pairs. Give reasons questions expect you to connect bonding with properties such as conductivity, melting point, solubility, or physical state. Comparison questions check whether you can separate ionic from covalent, transfer from sharing, and one bond type from another. Short answers focus on definitions, valency, bond identification, and octet or duplet completion. Once you recognize the pattern, you know what the examiner is looking for. In electron dot diagram questions, examiners are not looking for decoration. They want chemical accuracy. Begin with valence electrons only. For ionic bonding, show electrons moving from the metal to the nonmetal, then write the ions in brackets with their charges. For covalent bonding, do not show transfer, show shared pairs between atoms. Then check stability. Hydrogen and helium need a duplet, while most other main group atoms aim for an octet. Missing charges, brackets, or shared pairs can cost marks. For an ionic electron dot diagram, start with neutral atoms and their outer shell electrons. Identify the metal, which loses electron or electrons and becomes a positive ion. Then show those electrons going to the nonmetal, which gains them and becomes a negative ion. In sodium chloride, sodium gives one electron to chlorine, forming Na plus and Cl minus. Finish by placing each ion in square brackets with its charge outside. Use the same transfer logic for milligramole, CaCl, and milligram Cl. For covalent dot diagrams, first count the valence electrons for each atom. Arrange the atoms so shared pairs can form between them. One shared pair makes a single bond, two pairs make a double bond, and three pairs make a triple bond. Hydrogen stops at 2 electrons, so apply the duplet rule in H and in molecules like water, methane, and ammonia. For carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and chlorine, aim for 8 outer electrons. Finally, check that lone pairs and shared pairs together satisfy the correct rule. Coordinate bond diagrams need a fixed check. First, find the atom with a lone pair. This is the donor. In ammonia, nitrogen donates its lone pair. Next, find the electron deficient atom or ion. A hydrogen ion is the acceptor. Draw the bond with an arrow from donor to acceptor because both shared electrons come from the donor. After formation, the bond behaves like a covalent bond, but its origin must be shown correctly. Apply the same logic to ammonium, hydronium, and ammonia complexes. Before submitting an electron dot diagram, run a quick 4-step check. Recount the valence electrons, because one wrong count can spoil the structure. Keep dots and crosses consistent, so the examiner can see which atom contributed each electron. Add charges clearly, especially for ions such as sodium chloride, ammonium, or coordinate ions. Then test the outer shells. Hydrogen needs a duplet, while most other main group atoms should complete an octet. This short check catches many avoidable mistakes. For give reasons questions, don't begin with the property alone. Start by identifying the bonding or structure, ionic lattice, simple molecules, or metallic bonding. Then explain how that structure causes the property. Finally, state the answer directly. For example, sodium chloride conducts electricity when molten because its ionic lattice breaks apart, so ions are free to move and carry charge. That is much stronger than simply saying because it is ionic. Full marks come from the link between structure, particles, movement, and the observed property. A strong give reasons answer connects properties to particles and forces. For conductivity, say that ionic compounds conduct only when molten or dissolved because their ions are free to move. For melting point, explain that ionic solids need high heat because oppositely charged ions are held by strong electrostatic forces in a crystal lattice. Covalent compounds usually have lower melting and boiling points because the forces between molecules are weak. For solubility, remember that ionic compounds dissolve in polar water, while many covalent compounds dissolve better in organic solvents. Distinguish between answers are not mini essays. They are scoring comparisons. Choose the same basis for both substances, then write parallel segments. For example, an ionic bond involves electron transfer and forms ions, while a covalent bond involves electron sharing and forms molecules. You can then add property contrasts, such as high melting point and electrical conduction when molten or dissolved for ionic compounds, compared with lower melting points and poor conductivity for covalent compounds. Two or three accurate, directly matched points are usually enough. Some comparison pairs are especially common because they test the exact meaning of bonding terms. For an ionic bond, focus on transfer of electrons, as in sodium chloride. For a covalent bond, focus on sharing, as in chlorine or methane. Ionic compounds form giant lattices of ions, so they usually have high melting points. Covalent compounds are made of molecules, with weaker forces between them. Electrovalency means electrons lost or gained. Covalency means shared pairs. In a coordinate bond, both electrons in the shared pair come from one atom. Most lost marks in bonding questions come from lack of precision, not from difficult chemistry. Show ion charges clearly and use brackets when they are needed. In dot and cross diagrams, show only valence electrons unless the question asks for shells. Keep ionic bonding as electron transfer and covalent bonding as sharing. When explaining properties, link them to structure and bonding instead of just naming the property. To score full marks, answer exactly what the command word asks. If it says draw, focus on a neat, labeled diagram. If it says explain or give reasons, include both the cause and the effect. In bonding diagrams, show every required detail: valence electrons, shared pairs, charges, brackets, and correct symbols. Use exam keywords deliberately, such as octet, duplet, ions, molecules, electrostatic force, shared pair, and lone pair. These words make the concept clear to the examiner. To finish strong, turn every bonding idea into an exam ready answer. For dot diagrams, check valence electrons, octet or duplet completion, charges, and bond type. For reasoning, connect structure to properties like melting point, conductivity, or solubility. For comparisons, write clear pointwise answers or tables. Now revise the full course, practice mixed ICSE questions, and take mock tests with precision.